Hey guys, this is the Prep and Preacher channel. I'm Brother Tim. I'm so glad you're here. I hope God's truly blessed you. Well, old Bumbling Joe's self-made prophecy seems to be coming to fruition here. It appears we're going to be having a dark winter. Stay tuned. As I said, this is the Prep and Preacher channel. I'm Brother Tim. I'm so glad you're here, and I hope God's truly blessing you. Hey, again, if it's your first time here, let me save you some time. We are pro-God. We are pro-family. We're pro-life. We're pro-Second Amendment. That means guns, things that go bang. And we are also pro these United States of America, guys. We support our troops. We support the police. We support our veterans. And a shout out to all you guys, and God bless you. But save you a little time. Any of those offend you? Well, there's probably another channel out there, and you will not hurt my feelings. Go on and find one of them channels, and God bless you. I hope you come to the Lord one day. But back to the subject here. Subject at hand is Joe had a self-proclaimed prophecy that it was going to be a dark winter. Well, he's doing everything in his power to make it happen. Our economy is really rocking right now. And when I say rocking, it's like a boat. It's about to go under. And there's so many articles that are hitting that the mainstream media is not talking about. And so I'm going to do a little bit of Paul Harvey here and do a little news update of some of the articles I've gotten. And I'll put them up here as I'm talking about them. But the first one that hit me was it was a surge in virus deepens global supply chain woes. Now, see, there's been outbreaks in Asia going on, and it's compounding the supply problem. Malaysia, the semiconductors and raw materials, they're having a problem getting them done because of they're shutting ports down, people are getting sick, whatever it may be, a loss of labor. And we're seeing a domino effect here in America because our ports, especially out west in California, are having ships out there, container ships, that are sitting in limbo. They can't get them in to unload them because there's so many out there. And so this is causing a problem. Now, how could this affect you? Well, right now the chip shortage is affecting mainly the automobile makers. We've seen where it is either slowed or stopped the production of automobiles, but it also is affecting, and this really doesn't bother me, but it's also affecting the gaming community with their Xboxes and stuff. They're not being able to get them. Some computer stuff, but what we got to remember is just about everything anymore is getting microchips, microprocessors put in them. I believe that one of my smokers has a microprocessor in it. And so there's a lot of things that use those. So there could be shortages there. And so this might affect at Christmas time. Well, that's page one. Page two, gasoline prices hit 7-year high even as demand falls. All right, so they're continuing to go up and up. Now, they're here in my area. I saw it today for $2.88 a gallon. Now, they said on September 6th, according to this article, that the average price in America was $3.17. So it may be higher or lower. And what they're doing is they're taking into account up east and out west the higher prices. Some people are paying over $4 a gallon. And so they're averaging all them together. And in that article, it said that it may drop to $2.91 on average in America for the last quarter of this year. So they're saying, well, it's up higher, highest it's been in 7 years since 2014. Who was in office then? You figure it out. But it should be going down by the end of the year. I doubt it. But then here comes another article. Look at this one. Bank of America predicts oil could hit $100 per barrel in case of a severe winter cold snap. So they're saying, well, if it gets cold this winter, oil's going to hit $100 a barrel. So we're going to see dramatic increases in the cost of our fuel. Now, how does that affect you? Well, getting and going, if your car, you're going to be using more money to fill up that tank. That's one way. The other way is that if gas is going up, so is diesel. and diesel runs the trucking industry. And whatever that's at, I mean, we're seeing record prices for trucking right now, for the loads going out. And it's going to keep going up. And who's going to pay for that? But we are. We'll pay the added cost for the transportation. So there's another one that could hurt us. It's hard to store enough gas to keep. So this is going to be one of those added, this inflation, this hyperinflation is hitting us, guys. And this is going to be one area that's going to hurt us. You're going to have to cut down on trips possibly, or combine a lot of trips, but in order to be more economical. All right, that's page 2. Page 3. All right, major supermarket chain warns inflation is about to impact more Americans. I thought it was already impacting most Americans, but this was an executive from Kroger that was interviewed, said that prices are going to be going up. He's estimating a 2 to 3% higher. I'm going to tell you the Greek word for that, bull. All right, I think he's trying not to scare people out. It's going to be more than that. We've already seen meat going up 20, 30, 40% already. And then when you talk about the meat, well, then the White House blames the meat processing plants. It's all their fault. They raised the prices on it, you know. And there has been some major profit taking by people like ConAgra and some of the major manufacturers or producers there. But then the Secretary of Agriculture come out and said, well, it may be price gouging, but also says that labor and transportation could be going up too. Folks, this isn't just Kroger. Also, the Nestle's chief financial officer came out recently and acknowledged higher input cost. In other words, higher cost for the raw materials that they're getting to input into their product are hitting them. So they're going to pass it on. So like the others, what does that mean to us? Well, less money in your pocket. All right. Your food's going to cost you more. The raw materials are costing more. The producers are saying that it's costing them more. And so the wholesalers are saying it's costing them more. So the retailers are saying it's costing them more. What it boils down to, guys, is your money is going to buy less. All right. This is shrinkflation of your dollar is what this boils down to. What should we do? Sound like I'm a broken record, but go buy you some food. Put it up. You'll be money ahead. Listen to me, man. Put it up. Stuff that you can use. Now, don't go out there and go hog wild and get it stuff you ain't never tried, man. Go out there and pick up some of the stuff that you're normally picking up every week. Double it up. All right, double it up if you're able. If you're not able to double it up, at least put some extra in, and stick it back. Page 4. Executive warns customers to brace for continued shortages and price hikes 2022. Next year. All right. Here this executive's warning. He said, even order your Christmas presents now is what he's telling people. Sounds like we're going to be running out of stuff. There's not going to be as much a selection. Stuff's not coming in, and a lot of this stuff is foreign made, and we've already talked about that and how that supply chain is getting tore up right now. So there's going to be less selection come Christmas. You thought it was hard getting some of the stuff before, it's going to get harder. So what does that mean to us? Well, if there's something that you're looking at, especially like electronics or anything that's coming in from overseas, I would suggest get it now. With the microchip processing chips being short, with the supply lines getting knocked down, really anything electronic that you're needing or wanting or that you can use, it could be the battery banks for solar that have the chips in them, something like that. You might need to look into getting them now. Our fifth and final page today, Treasury Secretary Yellen warns U.S. government could run out of money unless debt ceiling is raised. Okay, we always hear about this where the government's going to be running out of money. And then when you read this article, you'll find out that they haven't been paying into the federal employees' retirement. They also hadn't been paying into, I believe, the postal workers' retirement. They've been taking that money and using it to fund the government, really to fund all these programs that are out there, giving money away. And man, did you hear they're going to give millions of dollars to Afghanistan in relief? Never cease to amaze me. But she's saying they got to raise the debt ceiling. Now, most people don't understand what that means. What does it mean? They got to go to Congress to get the debt ceiling raised. What does that mean? Printing more money. Okay. What does that mean to us? Okay, if we print more of this fiat currency, the fiat currency we got now is worth less. Okay, so our dollar buys less. So we have more hyperinflation. So, Joe, you're getting your wish. You're looking for a dark winter. It's not going to bother you. You're going to be sitting in your basement eating tapioca anyway. But we're getting that dark winter if all these things are hitting at one time. I've talked about it, the perfect storm. Well, it's a perfect winter storm. And the best way you can control people is through the money and through the food, and that's what they're doing. So, guys, we need to be vigilant. We need to take care of our families. We need to put up where we can. This isn't to scare you. This is to get you prepped, get you ready, get you to be ready to battle what's coming down the pike, guys. There is so much that I could talk to you, but I just wanted to get to you right now and tell you this is what's going on. These are articles that you're not probably seeing that's coming across my desk. And so you need to pay attention. Get yourself ready. Get yourself in the Lord. That's the first thing. That's the first prep, man. Come to Him. Come to Him. This is not to have a spirit of fear, because He didn't give us a spirit of fear. He gave us a spirit of power and of love and of sound mind. This is where the sound mind comes in, guys. You're hearing it. You want to see a warning sign? You want a sign from God? Here you go. You want to see the writing on the wall? Here you go. I just give you articles. Guys, it's coming at us. And it's not coming slowly, it doesn't seem. So get ready. I love you. I want the best for you. But until I see you again, I pray God may richly bless you. You will continue standing that gap. This is the Prepping Preacher. Man, guys, I'm out of here.